Shakur Stevenson, net worth, career, family, and lifestyle of boxing's rising star, 2025. From the streets of Newark to the bright lights of championship arenas, Shakur Stevenson has become one of boxing's most talked about stars. With his slick defense, pinpoint precision, and undefeated record, many believe he's destined to be the next face of the sport. But beyond the belts and the big paydays, who is Shakur Stevenson? What's his story? How much is he really worth? And what kind of life does he live outside the ring? Today, we're diving deep into the life, career, personal journey, and lifestyle of Shakur Stevenson in 2025. So sit back, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and let's get started. Early life and education. Shakur Stevenson was born on June 28, 1997, in Newark, New Jersey, a city that's as tough as it is proud. Growing up as the oldest of 9 siblings, responsibility came early to Shakur. He was raised primarily by his mother, Malika, and his grandfather, Waleem Moses, who would go on to play a huge role in shaping his boxing career. For just 5 years old, Shakur laced up the gloves. Newark wasn't always the easiest place to grow up, but boxing gave him focus, direction, and a way to channel his energy. His grandfather ran a local boxing gym, and Shakur practically lived there. While other kids were playing outside, he was sharpening his skills inside the ring. School took a back seat once he committed fully to boxing. By his teenage years, he had already built an impressive amateur career, traveling the world and racking up gold medals in international competitions. His dedication and discipline paid off when he represented Team USA at the 2016 Olympics, earning a silver medal at just 19 years old. That moment cemented his status as one of America's brightest boxing prospects. Professional career. After the Olympics, Stevenson wasted no time turning professional in 2017. From the start, his style stood out, smooth, calculated, and incredibly difficult to hit clean. Within just 2 years, he captured his first world title, the WBO Featherweight Championship, by defeating Joe Gonzalez. But that was only the beginning. Moving up in weight, he collected more titles, including the WBO Junior Lightweight belt, and later unified the WBC and WBO belts in that division. Fans started to take notice, not just of his winning streak, but of how he was winning. He wasn't just beating opponents, he was outclassing them. In 2023, Stevenson stepped into the lightweight division, the most competitive weight class in boxing. He quickly proved he belonged, winning the WBC Lightweight Championship. Since then, he's defended the belt and continued to build his legacy as one of the most technically gifted fighters in the sport today. Now in 2025, at 28 years old, Stevenson is undefeated, holding an immaculate record and standing as one of boxing's biggest attractions. Fans and analysts alike see him as the potential heir to the throne once held by greats like Floyd Mayweather. The question isn't if he'll become a legend, it's just how soon. Personal life and relationships. Behind the gloves, Shakur Stevenson is a devoted family man. In 2021, he and his partner, rapper and singer Young Lyric, welcomed their daughter, Leilani. Becoming a father has been one of the biggest turning points in his life. He often talks about how fatherhood has given him new motivation. He's not just fighting for himself anymore, but for his daughter's future. In 2022, following a big win, Stevenson proposed to Lyric in the ring, in front of thousands of cheering fans. It was a moment that showed the world a different side of him, the softer, more romantic side. The two tied the knot in 2023, and today they're one of the most talked about power couples in the boxing world. Outside of boxing, Shakur is known for being disciplined. During training camps, he distances himself from distractions, even limiting social life to stay focused on his craft. He's serious about maintaining balance. Family comes first, but when it's time to prepare for a fight, it's all business. Net worth and endorsements. So, how much is Shakur Stevenson worth in 2025? Current estimates put his net worth between $3 and $10 million. The exact number varies depending on the source, but what's clear is that he's earned millions through his fight purses, pay-per-view revenue shares, and sponsorship deals. For example, his lightweight title victory in late 2023 brought him a purse in the millions, plus additional pay-per-view bonuses. Since then, each major fight has added another big payday to his growing fortune. But boxing isn't his only source of income. Stevenson has partnered with major brands like Reebok, Prime Hydration, and SNAC System, and he's even been linked to ventures in the beverage industry. Endorsements not only add to his wealth, but also cement his status as a mainstream athlete with crossover appeal. While he's not yet at the wealth level of legends like Floyd Mayweather or Canelo Alvarez, Stevenson is still young, and his earning potential is enormous. With bigger fights on the horizon, his net worth could skyrocket in the coming years. Real estate and lifestyle. With his growing success, Stevenson has been smart about building for the future. While details about his real estate portfolio aren't widely publicized, it's clear he's invested some of his earnings into property, both for living and for long-term financial stability. Lifestyle-wise, Shakur strikes a balance between luxury and discipline. He enjoys nice cars, stylish clothes, and the finer things in life, but he isn't overly flashy. His social media shows glimpses of his taste for fashion, his family moments, and his training routines. Unlike some athletes who burn through fortunes, Stevenson appears mindful of his financial decisions. He's focused on building generational wealth for his daughter and ensuring that his boxing success translates into long-term security. His lifestyle in 2025 reflects someone who's worked hard, enjoys the rewards, but never loses sight of the bigger picture. 2025 outlook and legacy. As we look at Shakur Stevenson in 2025, he's not just a world champion. He's a symbol of dedication and discipline. Undefeated, respected, and still in his prime. The boxing world is watching closely to see how far he'll go. Will he dominate the lightweight division and move up to challenge bigger fighters? Will he become the pay-per-view king that many predict he can be? One thing's for sure. Shakur Stevenson has all the tools, talent, focus, and drive to become one of the greatest of his generation. From the rough gyms of Newark to the global stage, Stevenson's journey is a story of resilience, ambition, and excellence. And in many ways, he's just getting started. That's the story of Shakur Stevenson, his early life, career rise, personal journey, net worth, and lifestyle in 2025. What do you think about his path to stardom? Do you believe he'll become the next face of boxing? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the lives of today's biggest athletes. Until next time, keep chasing greatness.